This is a mic test. Microphone. If this mic doesn't work, I'm literally gonna... It's finally here. Oh my god, you guys. At this point, is anyone even anticipating this video? Because I promised I would be doing this like at the beginning of summer, and it's like September now. Time really does fly, doesn't it? But anyways, I just felt the need to make this video now because like it needs to be made. So this is no longer a new year, new me type of goal video. It's just I'm gonna tell you my goals and how I've been doing trying to achieve these goals, and just an overall update on everything, pretty much. Like obviously mainly about my collection, because that's what my channel is all about. And a lot of you guys obviously have questions regarding if I'm collecting certain groups, certain members, certain eras, like what's the situation, because I keep like flip-flopping and life just keeps getting crazier and crazier and more unpredictable, and things keep changing. So the person I was when I first made this list. When did I make this list? Okay, so this list was last updated on July 20th, so 1.5 months ago. And honestly, I did look over it. It's like pretty much the same, so I guess I have been keeping my goals. But yeah, that's what this video is going to entail. It's just collection updates, my goals I've been trying to achieve, and hopefully this explains a lot of things to you guys regarding my collection, if you still care. But I'm making it for those who do. So enjoy. Just sit back, relax. I'm all sat back and relaxed myself here, just snuggled up on my bed with all of my cute little plushies. Say hi to the fam, you guys. This pretty much encapsulates my entire like obsessions right now. Like, we have Snoopy, Miffy, Overwatch, Kuromi, and many more. But I am gonna just go down this list and tell you guys what's been going on collection wise. So first, I think this is pretty obvious. I have mentioned this in like pretty much every single video, I feel like, at this point, is buy less copies of albums. That it was mainly starting off as dupes. You guys know I used to buy like a ton of dupes, like at least 2 minimum for a lot of groups, especially like my ults and stuff. Like for NCT Dream, for example, when I would do an unboxing for them, I would buy at least like 2 copies each, because more photo card pulls, and just I can have like more albums for like photo collages, and I just love them, and I love buying albums. Of course, that hasn't changed, you guys. That's the thing. Like, it's not like, I feel like people think that I have like lost interest and I'm just like doing it for YouTube at this point. They're like, oh, like you don't like buying albums in general, like whatever. And I get that, but that's not the main issue, honestly. I still love buying albums. That's why I'm still doing it, like obviously I don't have to if I don't want to, but I want to. I love buying albums. I love buying like K-pop stuff. I still very much love K-pop, and since I like K-pop, the person in me, I like buying like physical things related to the things that I like. That, like, this doesn't even apply to K-pop. Clearly, like I said, I like Snoopy. Here we have Snoopy. And as much fun as it is like buying extra albums for that serotonin boost, there's just that serotonin boost you get from opening an album and seeing which photo card you pull. And if there's a specific photo card that you want and you pull it, that's even more exhilarating. But I feel like in this day and age, it's not really necessary, at least for me personally, to buy like multiple copies unless I really have like a purpose for it. Nowadays I don't really, because I have better self-control. As much as I would want to do it, I have not been doing it as much. I say this as I bought an extra copy of my Le Sserafim unboxing, but that's different, okay? So yeah, like I've had less of a need to buy multiple copies of albums, thankfully. And also because it just takes up so much space. Like I barely have enough space in my room as it is, and in my house in general, and I live with my family still, and like I literally have like a cabinet and a half full of just extra dupe albums that I cannot get rid of. So I want to do less of that. So I have been doing a lot better with not buying as many dupes, and not even just dupes, also just like versions. So even if it's for like a group I like used to like fully collect, I used to like collect all the album cards for my biases in certain groups, and I used to buy all the versions and stuff. I've been doing that less often, like buying every single version, you know, not even just member version, but just like physical packaging and stuff, like, you know, like photo book, digipack, Kino, platform, like different photo books, whatever. Like even if it's for a group I really like, if I don't feel the need to like buy like every single version, whether it's because like I don't love this comeback as much but I still want to support them, or like I don't think the packaging is like that great, like if it's just like photo book versions and like digipacks, it's not that exciting or cute or whatever, then I'm not gonna buy it, and that's completely fine, and I'm okay with that. So I think a recent example I did that with was, I guess, like Naya, and even though I did buy like a lot of basically everything except for the digipack, because like I feel like I didn't need the digipack, and that's fine. And I will be doing that like moving forward with a lot of different groups. So yeah, I think like a part of me, you know, the completionist in me, and also because I create content, I'm like, oh, I should unbox all the versions, you know, because that'll draw more people in. I get to show everyone everything. People just are here for me at the end of the day, and as long as I like have the album and I'm unboxing it and I'm showing the support and stuff, like that's what people mainly care about. And also there's like so many unboxers out there, like not even just on YouTube, on TikTok too. So if you're like purely here for like informational purposes, like I'm also here obviously for that, but if I don't have a specific version and someone else does, then, you know, there's like multiple resources for it. So that's my thing on buying less copies, and I've been doing great on that. Yeah, I also wrote no pressure to be a completionist, like, you know, collecting all the members for something, all the album or non-album photo cards. The most I've tried to do it for was for Mark, but, you know, we know how ridiculous NCT collecting is, especially for Mark, who's in like everything. So yeah, I haven't really been trying to be a completionist, and that's completely fine with me. Like I barely even complete like album photo cards as much as I would want to again, but I'm not stressing myself too much for that. I have other stuff to worry about. So that also falls under this point, which is only collecting what I can during that era. So honestly, like if I feel like if there's like a new comeback happening, and I didn't complete the old one and I don't feel like completing it, then I'm just gonna move on. And that's fine. If there's like a card though that I really want and I can get, then obviously I will like try and get that card. But if it's just like, you know, if it's all the same like photo cards or concepts and I don't really feel the need to collect like every single like photo card during that era and they're moving on to a next one, then it's like, oh well, you know, that's like my timeline. I had my time is up. These points are pretty much related together. This one is focused on album photo cards first and then non-album photo cards. So this applies more for like people I collect non-album cards for, which I guess at this point is only Mark. Like I obviously have my old biases, and this doesn't mean like I'm never gonna get non-album cards for anyone else ever again. Like I still do, like, you know, when I pre-order an album and I get the POBs for that, then that's that. Or if there's a really cute card that I want, then I'm gonna get it if I can. But yeah, this mainly, I guess at this point would just apply to Mark. But yeah, focus on the album photo cards first, and then if I want to collect like more non-album things, then I will. And you know what, at this point, like the way I collect photo cards, I honestly haven't even bought photo cards. I think I've only bought photo cards or done like a photo card haul like once this year, like an actual like haul, like, you know how like, you know, buying on Mercari Japan or like Pokemarket and stuff like that. Like I haven't done that in a really long time because again, like I'm already busy with buying like albums, I feel like, and then I also have, again, other stuff in my life that I'm worrying about financially. So I haven't really had the opportunity to do an actual photo card haul, which is honestly kind of sad. Like I want to do one, but like photo cards cost money, of course, and that money adds up, and I'm not as financially like free when it comes to like spending money on things like photo cards itself. So that's unfortunate, but hopefully one day I'll be able to do a photo card haul soon. If anyone wants to sponsor me, hit me up. Like, I'm available. No, I'm just joking, kind of. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are wondering about this, which is who I'm still collecting and how I'm collecting them and stuff like that. Because as you may know, if you literally go to my card, which is a little outdated by the way, I should probably update that. That should like let you guys know my latest up-to-date collection status. But if you look through that list, there's a lot of people on there and a lot of groups, and does not mean that I don't stand this group or I don't like this group anymore. Again, it's mainly just like in terms of like physical collection wise, this is who I'm still like really collecting and how I'm collecting them. And this applies to both like photo card collections and album collections. But I still like them, like, you know, like I keep up with them music wise and just like anything else wise, like content, whatever. I still like these groups and stuff. Again, it's just the physical collecting part. So I separated it into two lists. So these are the collections I'm purely focusing on at the moment, quote, subject to change. So these are like collections that like I am like planning on still like buying like all the versions for, and like I want to collect these photo cards for. I'll actually like go out and try and collect these, like, you know, like buy the photo cards and like trade and whatever. So these are the collections I'm like focusing on. So we have, of course, NCT Mark. I already mentioned him, and I still want to pursue my NCT Dream OT7 collection, even though I'm pretty behind on it. I'm still on ISTJ, but like in theory, it's not the most difficult collection. So that's why I feel like it's more possible. It's just like in the back burner, I guess, but I still want to do it. So that's why I'm still like doing it. Kind of. We have, of course, my other old 17 Vernon. Like his cards aren't that difficult to collect in general, so that's why I think that's another thing. Like honestly, I don't have that sense of like urgency anymore. A lot of these people that I collect, I think album photo cards in general, unless it's like a super high demand like album photo card, like, you know, Blue Hour R Subin or like whatever, like if it's a card that I like really need to get my ass on, I'm not really that worried about it, you know, because like it'll always be there. And like a lot of the members I collect, they're not like super high demand or whatever, so that's why I'm a little more chill about it. But I mean, I should like knock on wood or something, because you never know with how photo card collecting happens nowadays. My olds, we also have Woods. I know he's currently E-worded. Like my goal was to like try and complete all of his album cards before he comes back. That'll be a little difficult because like not too many people collect him, so I feel like there's not a lot of his cards in circulation, but I do really like him. I still very much love him, so I want to do that. Right now, like these are some of like my groups I'm like really fixated on right now. So like Zero Base One, they're like really on my radar. I mentioned this a lot because like I have a lot of IRL friends who like ZB1 and actually like collect. I don't have too many like collector friends, honestly, like in person, I mean. But recently I made some, and that's why I'm like more obligated to like buy it, because like it's fun doing it with other people. So now that I have like actual people to like do it with, it encourages me more, and I really like ZB1, you know. So yeah, for ZB1, like my biases, oh my god, Hanbin, Ted, and Matthew. I know that's 3 people. Like Matthew's just like, you know, like my third bias. It's not like high priority, but I really want to like collect as much as I can, you know. So ZB1. Rise is also very much on my radar, you know. Sungchan / full group, I don't know what about that, doing the best that I can. I really like Ive, so Yujin is my bias. I'm trying for Yujin. Espas, Karina, Kiss of Life. I don't have like a specific member. It's just like I like them as a group. And see, this is the thing, like, you know, for some of these other groups, like it's like, oh, I want to collect like one specific member and complete it. Some of these other groups, it's like I'm just gonna like buy their albums for sure because I like really like them, but I don't feel the need to like collect all the cards for a specific member. Like, even though yes, that would be nice, like I don't need to, which is a good thing. But like I just put Kiss of Life because it's like I'm definitely gonna buy like their albums, you know. We have Le Seraphim. I still kind of want to pursue my OT5 collection, so that's still there. And then like I honestly was like debating on this latest comeback, like if I don't really like this comeback too much, I might not do OT5 anymore, just focus on Yunjin. But I do really like this comeback, so there's that. And also all the concepts, like they just have some of my favorite concepts, so like collecting the photo cards and stuff is a lot more fun and enjoyable. And then we have New Jeans, which like again, it's pretty easy, you know. Like I wish photo card collecting was like this, where you just buy all the versions and you get all the photo cards and you're just done with that. Okay, and then we have the list of what I call up in the air collection. So it's like collecting very casually. Like I still like these groups enough to like buy their albums and like get their photo cards and stuff like that. I still like stan them, quote unquote, but it's just like very casual. I'm not gonna buy like it could just be like buying one version. If they have like 10 versions, might just be buying like one or none, you know, just collecting some cards, like maybe not even my biases, just keeping my polls. So that's what I mean by like up in the air. Like for example, the first group I have on here is Stray Kids. I still haven't bought their newest comeback yet, honestly. Like I'm not the most in love with it, which is why I haven't like felt the need to like urgently buy it, but I still like enjoyed it in a sense, and I still like them as a group, and I liked, you know, the concept and like some of the photo cards. So I think I'm definitely gonna buy like the Nemo versions, because again, like that's the most worth it to me, and maybe the limited version because it's a limited version and I want to like get it. So like that's what I mean. Like I'm not gonna buy like every single like the chick and the boom version and the letter version and the like accordion version and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. So like Stacy, also I still haven't bought their latest comeback. Again, it wasn't like exactly my favorite, but I did enjoy some of the B-sides. I think the version I would want to get the most is the figure version, because that's like actually cool and it's cute. If I do end up getting metamorphic, then I might just get the figure version. We also have TXT. I think for TXT, like they're like in between like the up in the air collection and the purely focusing, because I still like TXT, but I guess it's just mainly like not buying like all the member version things. But I guess that applies to like NCT too, because like I didn't buy like all the versions for Walk, like all the member version things. I just bought Marks. Okay, and we also have EXO, which I mean they're not like super active right now, but I just put them there because I still haven't completed Exist. But it's like I don't feel the need to, you know. We have BTS, Twice, yeah, like because like see, the thing is like you see like Twice, Red Velvet, ITZY, and Mix, and Hypen, Blackpink, Wavy. Like these are groups that I really like, you know. Like I keep up with them a lot. I listen to their music a lot, but it's just like I don't feel the need to like buy every single version that they drop / collect every single photo card of my biases. That's why I put them in like up in the air, you know, because like sometimes it could be like there's some comebacks I'm not completely fully in love with, but like I still really like this group, so I still want to buy it, you know. Like I actually do. I'm not like just doing it for whatever. Like NMIX, they just had her comeback, right? And it's not like my absolute favorite. Like, you know, for FE304 Break for Dash, I really liked that comeback, so I was like, oh, I want to buy like a lot of the versions. I like the concept, the limited version with the plushies, so cute. But like this one, I really like the limited version packaging, like the little like PVC pouch. So I'm definitely gonna get those ones. I'm not sure about like the notebook, like standard version. Probably the Nemo version too, because I usually like platform album versions because like it's like photo cards and it's so compact. So this is what I mean, you know, like not buying all the versions, but I still really like these groups and like the stuff that they put out. But it's like very casual, and like I'm not collecting every single Lily card, you know. That's what I mean by up in the air. Like it's very like not definitive. That's why it's very confusing to explain, but hopefully you guys like get the gist of it. I still like these groups and I want to buy them, but I'm not going to buy like every single one. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's pretty much the list of groups that I'm like actually focusing on like collecting and like buying stuff for. Yeah, hopefully that answers everyone's questions. And if there's a group that I like used to collect and I didn't mention right now, again, no beef, no tea, no shade, no drama, no whatever. I know some of you guys love stirring the pot, but don't, okay? Like again, if I was like a fucking billionaire, of course I'd be buying like every single thing in the world. Okay, like I have financial restrictions and like literal like physical restrictions, guys. Like I have like no room in my room. So yeah, like don't start anything, please, just because I didn't mention your favorite group or I stopped collecting a group or whatever. Like guys, it's 2024. Like come on. Okay, I like mentioned this because like this actually kind of happened recently on my Le Sserafim crazy unboxing. Like I literally, oh my god, mini rant. I said this like multiple times, like in the beginning of the video, in the middle of the video, right before I unboxed it, and like at the end of the video, and I had to put it in the pinned comment too. I didn't get Unche's compact version because I could not find it. Nowhere near me had it in stock on release day, you guys. Okay, literally, I don't know if these people who commented on the video are gonna see it. I feel like the people who did leave a comment related to this and had an issue with it are just people like not subscribed to my channel and they just stumbled upon it. But it's like, guys, watch the video. That's what the video's for, you know. Like of course if you watch the video and I didn't address it, then it's like, oh, if you're curious about it you can ask. But I addressed it so many times. Like I just couldn't. I went to 5 locations. Like I didn't vlog it, but like I literally went to like one Target where I got like half of the albums, another Target where I found the other half except for Unches, so all I needed was Unches compact, right? I went to a third Target. Actually, no, I went to Barnes and Noble. They didn't have it. They only had 2 members. I went to a different Target. Literally at this Target, I asked the employee because they didn't have it out in the front. I kid you not, they literally had every single version. I'm not even kidding. All 3 photo books, 4 compacts, just not Unches. Like, obviously, if I had known that, I would have just gone to that one Target and just gotten everything there and then like find Unches, whatever. Yeah, you guys, like, like the irony in that. Like, how can you have every single version except for Unches? Like, that is so. And then I headed to another Target and then I checked on my phone, like, just in case, like, if they had the compacts in stock and they didn't. So I was defeated, and then I went home. I filmed the video, and then I had a gym appointment. So I went to the gym. On my way back from the gym, there was a different Target near me that had the compacts in stock. So I thought I would check it on the way home. They didn't have it. So I literally went to 5.5 locations, you guys. 5.5 locations. And I didn't find Unches compact version because they just didn't have it in stock. So that's why it wasn't in the video. Like, that's the reason why. If they had it, I would have bought it and I would have included it. So sorry, I just had to go on that little rant because, like, just, oh my God, the freaking internet these days, man. There's that. But what was even the point of this? I guess, like, just don't start anything when nothing needs to be started. Anyways, okay. We're pretty much at the end of this. I mentioned this also before, go to less events / concerts, because I used to want to go to like every single concert that like my faves, you know, when they have their tour, like I want to see them at least once in my life. But it's honestly because like nowadays concerts are just so expensive for what they are. Like, that's just me personally. I do enjoy going to concerts and stuff, but I feel like for the money that you have to spend to get like at least a decent seat, these companies are just taking advantage. And also the tours just happen so often. Like, there's so many going back to back to back. And I stand so many groups too, you know? I think, like, for me personally, I would want to spend my money elsewhere. Like, I feel like I need to spend at least like $300 on just the ticket alone. I'm going to less concerts, honestly. How many concerts have I gone to this year? Was Woods this year? No, it wasn't, right? It was last year. I know I recently went to The Boys, but that was free because my bosses took me. I might probably see Kiss of Life because they're going on tour and I really want to see them along with my SO. Did I even go to any other concerts? Like, I'm thinking of K-pop concerts. Woods was last year, right? He's the only other person I could think of. Yeah, see, this is what I mean when I haven't gone to a lot of concerts. Because, again, just a lot of money and I'm more focused on other things. I literally wrote, complete a collection before the next era. Anyways, and the last thing I wrote is stress less about content. Now, I feel like there's kind of a fine line for this, like stressing less and giving myself like a mental break versus like being lazy and like uninspired and burnt out. Like, I know I haven't been posting as frequently as I used to. Like, I used to post like every Sunday, but now I really don't. I kind of just post whenever I want to. And again, it's not because I want to like completely stop making videos or like whatever. It's just, I feel like, you know, with the way that I'm collecting things now, like I don't buy as much things as often. So, you know, I don't have as much content to create. Like, that's kind of the thing that like is a little unfortunate. Like, a lot of my content is based on like buying stuff, like, you know, like my photo card collection, album unboxings and stuff. But if I'm trying to spend less money on these things and I have like less things to make content about, and I know a lot of you guys are very nice and kind to me and you guys say like, oh, we'll take anything you post. And trust me, I am trying to like make content that doesn't really require spending a lot. It's a little difficult. I am like trying to think of things and I do have some ideas, but it just takes some time to like execute them on top of like, you know, like trying to find like a full-time job, for example, and like balancing my social life, my personal life, my mental health, my job that I'm currently working at right now. Like, yes, I am graduated from school, but I still feel very busy for some reason. And also, I feel like just like since I pretty much do everything by myself, I mean, not pretty much, I do everything by myself, like filming, editing, and like uploading and stuff. My Wi-Fi, you guys, my Wi-Fi is just out to get me. Like, uploading a video on my Wi-Fi takes like 2+ hours. I am trying to stress less about making content, but I still want to make content, of course, you know? So like I'm still making my YouTube videos. This video is going to go on the second channel. I'm still keeping my second channel alive. I'm trying to focus on short form content more. Like I'm posting a little more TikToks. I used to like not really post at all on TikTok, but I do want to slowly make more content for TikTok, you know, maybe like Instagram Reels and Shorts and stuff. Just know that I'm still here. I haven't completely given up or burnt out, but it will take like a little longer, a little more time to make content. Like it's definitely not going to be the way it used to be. I feel like there's been a shift literally since the beginning of this year when it comes to like my content and my channels, but I'm still hanging on. I'm still doing my thing and I'm still here. Don't even worry about it. I'm still collecting. I still enjoy it. I'm not doing it against my own will or anything, but yeah. Anyways, with that, I think that pretty much concludes this video and all the things I wanted to say and update you guys on. Yippee! So yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little like more chill, sit down, talky video. It's really fun holding a mic. La la la. I feel like I'm on a podcast. Don't even get me started on that. I'm not starting a podcast, but yeah, maybe I'll make more videos like this if I have to. You know, I have this mic. I literally like, I'm committed to the bit. I bought this handheld mic. So yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed this type of video and if you enjoyed just like this general update, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below some of your goals. Let me know some of your goals so, you know, if we can relate. I know like I mentioned a lot of these things like sprinkled in my main videos and people have been like saying their parts and their bits, like they can relate to it. Like they've been downsizing. Like I think we can just all agree that like K-pop collecting now has significantly changed like versus like even just like a year or two ago. Like things are just so crazy. There's just so many more versions, so many more photo cards to collect, like pre-order benefits, like album cards, blah, blah, blah. I think that's why I've hit my limit in this economy, of course. Times have changed for sure. So I know I'm not alone on this. And if you're still trucking through, I applaud you. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Mwah.